Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I am going to talk about the dating differences in China and the United States. One of my subscribers commented on my last video and he said he really wants me to film my next video about, the dating differences, because I've been in China, I've been in the United States, and I've dated different guys, Yeah, it's really, for me, I feel like it's really, really interesting and important to say something, to talk about it from my own experiences. Why I'm deciding to make this video is just because I went back to China for almost 4 months, and during the whole 4 months, I dated one Chinese guy when I was in China. Or I would not consider talking this topic over here because I haven't dated, like, since high school. I haven't dated any Chinese guy after that. But yes, but this year I went back to China. I finally had this dating experience back in China, so I could talk about it. It's funny because I said before I do prefer Asian guys. I'm not like, oh, I only like black guys, anything like that. No. A lot of people see me only dating black guys. It's just because I don't like to chase people. So if I like someone, if he doesn't show his attention on me, I would never really make the first move to approach him. It's just hard for me. And I also said I'm a shy person, and that's why I am shy. That makes sense, right? Like in the United States, I almost like got approached by guys almost every day, I have to say, especially I'm in New York. People are really making their move, but none of them are Chinese, I have to say. Not really like traditional Chinese or Chinese from China. If I got approached by Asian guys, mostly are like Filipinos or the Asians, like Chinese or Koreans, they were born here in the United States. It's still rare because when I dated a Chinese guy, they're more, at first, they're not really that aggressive like most American guys. Or I would say from my experience, because I've been approached by so many black guys, I would say, black guys, they're more aggressive. But Asian guys, I guess they will be likely ask you for a coffee, lunch, or dinner, or movie. And they are very, at first date, they were not really try to make the first move, but public kiss. And they don't want you to feel uncomfortable at all when you are with him. But I'm not saying all Chinese guys, I'm just saying general in Chinese guy, because it's probably the culture thing. We always make our move slow, or like make slower move. We don't like just be, hey, let's do this. I want to have sex with you, or I want to be with you. Certain things like that. They would like to take it slow. They like to get to know this girl first. In Chinese culture, when I on a date with a guy, guys are always the one who pay the bills. So why I'm saying that, because when I dated guys in the United States, for me, when a guy offered for a lunch or dinner, I would be like, okay, I would just pay for dessert, like ice cream or movies or coffee. I want to pay sometimes because I don't feel like they're comfortable with paying everything on a date, especially we just know each other. But in Asian culture, like especially in Chinese culture, Chinese guys would not let the girls pay. Unless you guys are in a relationship for mad long, and this girl is just be like, hey, it's time for me to pay, and the guy will be like, yeah, sure. But if they just know each other, the Chinese guys always want to put very good first impression on. They would never require or let any girls to pay for them, because they feel like that's shame for guys if the girl's gonna pay the guy's bill. Yeah, it's really interesting because this year I went back to China. I was using like a Chinese Tinder thing, America has Tinder, but China has another thing called Tantan, but it's same thing as Tinder. I was just like swiping, you know, like swipe left, swipe right thing. And I got matched with one of the guys and I went on a date with. He was good looking. The picture was actually the same as I imagined. You know, the person wasn't that big difference. He never ever went abroad, like overseas, because he worked for the government. And he graduated from like army school, whatever, in China. And he was raised in a traditional family, like his mom as the housewife, his dad as a governor. So he's kind of traditional for me, but he's willing to, like, he's open to know other countries, cultures, and he was really interested in me because I was so different from other Chinese girls that he met before. And I was so how to say, straightforward, you know, told him that, you know, I couldn't stay in China for a while, I may go back to the United States and all that. But we just got to know each other and everything. He took me on a date. Of course, we had coffee first, Starbucks coffee, and we went to a movie. And he wasn't really trying to make his move on me. I think he hold my hand just test if I liked him or not, because he said if I wasn't interested in him, if he tried to hold my hand, I would just, like, you know, don't do it, don't touch me like that, because that's what happens to other to Asian girls that he met before. And because he grabbed my hand, I was comfortable, I was okay, and he know, okay, this girl kind of liked me. So he drove me back home. When I was gonna get out the car, going back to my room, I mean my house, he, you know, got off too, gave me a hug, and just gave me like a light kiss on my lips. I think we had a French kiss, but it was like really short. It wasn't really like, oh, making out like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, and we kissed, but it wasn't really aggressively making out things. Yeah, but he kept texting me, you know, the whole time. And the second day we went out again. Who wants to get a foot massage? How funny it is. And we went dinner, of course, and he would, you know, text me every day, ask me how I was doing. And every time we went out, like dinner, movies, anything, he would pay. Like, he would never let me pay. And one time I was just like, hey, let me pay you, let me get you some Starbucks coffee, you know? And he was like, really? I said, yeah, why not? So I bought him a Starbucks coffee. He was so happy. He was like, you know, you didn't really have to do it. I was like, but I want to do it, you know? So he was like, okay, thank you. He was kind of, you know, it was a good experience, but we couldn't be together for so long. We only dated for like a month and a half. And he told me he didn't want to continue dating me or going out because he felt like he is slowly falling for me, and he knew that I was going back to China, so he's gonna get hurt and everything, so we had to break it up. I'm like, okay, I understand. I was totally fine. I just feel like he's a cool guy, but I never thought about marrying him because I could totally see the difference between me and him, you know. He's really traditional in my point of view. So anyway, that's my Chinese dating thing. And for American guys, they're just so straightforward. They would just go for it. As talk to you any kind of way they want. Like, how to say, if the guys I decided to date, of course they're not just be like talking sexual to me, of course not. They would start knowing me a little bit, and they will, most of the time they were just saying, if I really like him and he asked me, do you want to come to my house and chill on Netflix, I would say yes if I really like him, and you know what's gonna happen after that, right? Not all American guys are like, okay, they're not willing to pay all the bills, because I date a guy's American guy, he would pay for everything when we were on date too. So it's like kind of different, but they're still willing to ask. They still liked the 50-50 relationship. That's what I felt. American guys, they still want the woman to be independent, to be, of course, financially independent and not so needy. But for Chinese guys, they really do want us to be needy. They want us to be depend on them. They want us to just to be a little woman next to them. That's how Asian guys are most of the time. Of course, excluding the Asian guys who are born in the United States or who are outside of who are in America, like in Western country for a while. They want their woman to be independent. But in China, like the traditional Chinese guys, they don't want that. They want to empower the woman, empower the family. They want to like enjoy, how to say, I don't know, the control of everything. So they don't want their woman to be better than them, you know. So, or they will feel so insecure about themselves. But I feel like American guys, they don't care. As long as they feel like this girl loves me, I love her, we're good together, we're happy. If she gets paid more than I do, I'm happy for her because she's my girl. But in America, I mean in China, it's not like this. So, but American guys, I feel like, because I am so straightforward, and I like guys to be straightforward too, because I know I was in China, so many my Chinese girls tell me how Asian guys, they're so good at lying. I was like, what do you mean they're so good at lying? They say if they just want to fuck you, but they won't say it, they just say, oh, I really like you, blah blah blah, do everything to get you. And the way they get you, they'll just be like, bye, and they will cheat on you, get another girl. But in here America, most of the guys, they will just be like, if they want to fuck you, they will just be like, hey girl, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, I don't want to be in a committed relationship, can we just be like fuck buddies or friends with benefit? And that's what I like about American guys. Like, they're so straightforward. They will tell you what they want up front. They will not let you play. Most of them, they don't play games like that, you know what I mean? Especially the guys I met, because I don't play games. I don't want to play games like that. If I like you, I would tell you, hey, I like you, I want to be with you. If I don't, I just be like, let's just do whatever we need to do, you know? And I like that because at the same time, you can still do whatever you gotta do, and you can still go look for the guys you want in life. It's not like in China, the Chinese guys, they just want to have fun with you, they didn't let you know, and you feel like, oh, we're mad in love, but at the back, he was just cheating on you, he was doing some shady things. I don't want that. So it's cool. Like, I like both guys from both cultures. Because I'm so spontaneous, I will say, I just want the personality out of the guys, no matter he's Asian, he's black, he's white, he's Latino, he's anything. Like, I don't care, as long as the personality I'm into, I'm with it, then I'm cool. But that's just some fun facts, like American guys and Chinese guys that I've seen differently. Yeah, if you have any other like ideas or any other opinions, please comment below or let me know, because this is what I think about right now. I probably because I'm not really experienced in dating guys in China, you know, I haven't met so many Chinese guys yet. And from my friends' advice and from my own experience, I have to say, just sometimes Chinese guys, when they marry you, they marry the girls that they can have power on. They don't want to marry a girl who's so independent, who's so strong, because they're so insecure. They will be so insecure if they're doing it. And yeah. But American guys are different, I guess. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment or like the video, to follow my Instagram, Snapchat, and oh, I'm using the Motives lipstick and I post on Instagram and Snapchat, so please go follow my social media, keep updated. I will always update my information, and if you need anything, let me know. And I'm gonna talk about something that I used recently that was so good, like beauty vibes, clothing vibes and everything. just stay tuned. I love you guys. Let's stay connected. Stay fabulous. Bye.